Today is the new moon in the sign of Aries. And so I spoke a bit about this in my dark moon ceremony last night. And so I mentioned that many of us would be thinking about and conceptualizing what Aries energy means to us, how we want that in our lives, and how we want to embody that. When I reflect on Aries energy, to me it's very much about finding yourself. Aries is a sign that's great with leadership. The way home. I mentioned that in my video last night, as well as the enthusiasm that Aries energy has. I mentioned also that this new moon stands alone in the sense that it is not aspecting any other planets at this time by degree. It also stands alone in the sense that many of the energies that we've had are very collective in nature. The Piscean energy has been very strong, which is much about unity, oneness, cohesion, and incorporating duality into that unity and cohesion. We've also had a lot of Taurian energy with Uranus present, and that's been very down to earth, grounded, sweet, and simple, which is perfect conditions for a collective nature. And we've had a lot of Aquarian energies. Very collective, very societal. And so, although this new moon stands alone from those things, in the sense that it is one, not aspected by degree to any planets, but also in contrast to the collective energies that have been present. Aries is a very individualistic sign. However, I will say, it does aspect by sign Capricorn, and it does aspect by sign Aquarius. And so we have Pluto in Capricorn, and we have Mars, Venus, and Saturn in Aquarius. And so this individualistic finding of ourselves stands amidst these collective energies, squaring by sign Pluto and Capricorn, and how much that impacts you will depend on how much or which planets you have where in your chart. If you have a lot of Capricorn energy, it might affect you a bit more. Capricorn is also a bit individualistic, right? It's very go-getter. It's very goal-oriented, and it can kind of narrow focus toward the self in terms of achieving those goals. Although it can be very maybe business-oriented when working with others, sure. I say that adds to this individualistic nature of Aries. And so it's squaring the presence of Pluto in this sign, which is a deep transformational unearthing of these Capricorn qualities. I will say, though, that the alleviating factor to this new moon is the sign-based aspect that it makes to Aquarius and to Saturn and to Venus and to Mars. And so it says, I'm having challenges, this square, right, in setting goals for myself as an individual, in terms of the transformation that I would like to create. And so those are two very butt heads kind of energies. And Aquarius is saying, remember the collective. Remember the collective, and remember the things that make you unique within the collective. The things that make you odd and awkward and standalone. And it's within that that energy that this individualisticness gains a new perspective of self amidst a crowd, amidst others, and in relation to setting forth what it would like to achieve. And so now, with this new moon conjunct Mercury, is a wonderful time to gather those ideas, to think of what those things are. How will you lead yourself in order to be an example and to lead others toward a future that you find remarkable? And so there's a warrior-like energy to Aries. Tahitoma data ate o adaye adaye o adaye. I think some of us can find that startling, given how soft this Piscean energy has been. Tondaye da we homita yewa. Mama deha we homaye. However, the sun shines here. Tonde awe ta ondaye awe. And so I'll leave it at that. If you feel called to work with me at this time, I offer astrological consultations, personalized light language codes, verbally, written, and through art, as well as tarot readings. Or if you just feel so called to donate, it is greatly appreciated at this time. My email and the link to my PayPal and my Venmo is listed in the description box below. I wish you all well. I hope you're all doing